For sure. I mean, I was doing music all the way back to like middle school and high school, you know what I mean? And then kind of put it down to fully embrace, obviously the opportunity that I was given in football. So, when music came back around for me and it started to take off for me, I felt like this is, the pathway I always wanted to go down since I was a kid. So it definitely made the most sense.
So what was that like? So talk to me about that actual kind of decision process, because everyone goes through a point where like they've got two pathways, especially as artists. At some point, you got to go full time. But what was that actual decision process like between going sport or musician?
I mean, whenever you're doing both at a high level, I feel like you're having to make sacrifices, which, obviously break into you not being able to perform at the highest level, and two different things. At a certain point, if you want to be able to reach your maximum potential, I feel like you have to put 2 feet into whatever it is you're trying to be the most successful in. And I had people I looked up to and watched a lot while I was at UGA, artists. And kind of seeing the decisions they had to make, but the outcome that was given to them because of the choice to go in all in on music. And so I felt like I needed to be able to put the correct amount of time in to be able to develop the skills and the experience, and even just discovering who I wanted to be as an artist and who I am. So that's kind of why I did it.
Awesome. Well, I think you definitely made the right choice. But did you feel like was there moments where you weren't sure that being an artist was the right way to go? Or did you always have that in the back of your mind that ultimately being an artist is the end goal?
I wanted to be an artist for the longest, but then, once football was really going, I was like, man, maybe this is my calling. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know. It was more or less like I started really going hard in both of them and started getting a lot of opportunities in music. And then it started to get realer and realer for me to the point where I was finally like, all right, this is the career path I want to go down. It's just about when do I want to get started? You know what I mean? And I wanted to keep playing football at University of Georgia as well. But when I was faced with the decision to choose between the two, to keep playing at Georgia, I felt like it was, the right time, and kind of like God telling me, okay, it's time to step, fully into your calling.
Yeah. And how many years ago was that?
That was 2019. So it's 2 years.
All right. So it's still been quite a short period of time. Do you still have the itch to play football? I used to be a national level swimmer, so I still sometimes have the itch of like the memory of like how good I was at swimming. But do you still have that itch, like you wish you could just get on the field and just play again?
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, I miss playing football all the time just because I miss the competitiveness of it, and just because, I love the sport. But at the same time, I feel like I fully stepped in and found my identity as an artist. So I feel like I love what I do, and I'm naturally walking in not only what was my dream, but what the career path I always envisioned myself going down. So I'm just taking it a day at a time. Like right now, we're in the car headed to Foley, Alabama for a show that we're headlining, and we're just kind of doing the van life right now. You know what I mean? Driving 5 hours here, 6 hours here, doing shows, and trying to just get in wherever we fit in.